With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello students, the question given is during the mechanism of vision, that is the mechanism of how we see, the cells which generate the first potential on stimulation of light are. Options are rod and cones, bipolar neurons, optic nerve and ganglion cells. So this first potential is the reason why we can see. This first potential is generated in the inner part of the eye, and this inner eye, if we see, it has the retina, this part of the inner eye. This is responsible for generation of the first potential. So when light it falls on certain cells which are present inside this retina, they generate the first potential, and then this message travels to the brain, and that is how we can see, which is known as mechanism of vision. Now, inside the retina is composed of 3 layers of cells, and the first part are the photoreceptor cells which are present inside the retina. And these photoreceptor cells, who are these photoreceptor cells? They are of 2 types, and they are the rod cells and the cone cells. So these rod cells and the cone cells, they have photopigment which is known as retinal, and on this retinal it binds with the protein opsin which is present in the eye, and this binding of the retinal to the opsin, this generates the first action potential. Now this rod cells, they are responsible for our dark vision, and the cone cells which are present or which are concentrated in the central part of the retina, which is known as the fovea. So this fovea, which is the central part of the retina, they have the highest concentration of the cone cells, and the first potential is generated when light falls on this cone cells, and this is how the first potential is generated. So if we see the options here, the first option, rod and cone cells, they generate the first potential. So this is the right option. The second part of this retina, it is the bipolar neurons, and the function of this bipolar neuron is to just act as a messenger. And these bipolar neurons, they take the message from these optic nerves, these photoreceptor cells, the rod and cone cells, they take the message of the first potential and they transfer it to the ganglionic cells. So the ganglionic cells, they make up the third part of the retina. They are another layer of cells, and they convert this light pigment or this light potential to the mechanical potential. These ganglionic cells are part of the neuronic cells. These are types of neurons, and we know that neurons have long terminals which are known as axons. So these axons of the ganglionic cells, they bundle up, and they bundle up to form the optic nerve, and this optic nerve, it transmits the impulse to the brain, and this is how we can see. So this is how the mechanism of vision is generated, and it is first generated, or it is started from the rod and cone cells which are present inside the retina, and from the rod and cone cells through the optic nerve it travels to the brain. Thus these options, this bipolar neuron, this is a wrong option. Optic nerve is the final stage, so this is also the wrong option. And ganglion cells, the axons, they make up the optic nerves. So the rod cells and cone cells, which contain the photoreceptor pigments retinal, they generate the first potential on stimulation of light. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.